Hello everyone, and welcome to another replay brought to you by Schicky StarCraft. This is going to be a 1 vs 1 in the Platinum Division between Full Metal Jacket, or Full Metal, Full Metal, and he's the Red Terran spawning in the bottom left corner, and it's going to be against yours truly, Schicky StarCraft, spawning in the top right corner here on Blistering Sands. And yeah, I had a terrible start. I don't remember what I did wrong, but I think I misclicked my probes, and I don't know if I ended up building my first probe. Anyways, this was my first game this morning. Yeah, I was tired. I didn't get much sleep. Anyways, I'm going to try to salvage it, and I'm building my first pylon and sending my scout out. Anyways, so Terran vs Protoss on this map is kind of interesting. You see a lot of Terrans trying to push out early with Marauders or even tanks when they can, trying to develop some map control. Quick Banshees are also a popular strategy, as their fly distance is rather short. It is a small map. Each player does have a natural expansion guarded by a very small choke, and a backdoor entrance guarded by destructible rocks, and kind of hidden by this brush here. If you're standing on one side of the brush, you can't see on the other side unless you've got a unit or a building on that side. So I've got my probe in his base. He's got an SCV chasing me around. I'm just queuing up a bunch of commands to it. I see that he is building his barracks after 2 supply. So supply barracks is kind of the backwards build to what I have seen lately as barracks supply. But hey, whatever works for you works. So I got my gas simulator up and running, not up and running, but on the way. And I do have my second pylon coming. I haven't been using my Chrono Boost, as depending on what I scout, I figure I may need it for a Stalker or an early Zealot. But get guys on gas as soon as I can. Sorry, I didn't mute my phone today, guys. Whoops. Anyways, probe's still in the base. SCV's still chasing it around, trying to maximize my APM and keeping it on patrol or moving around. Second barracks coming down for Full Metal. He doesn't have an add-on coming for it yet. He does have enough gas, but he's just pumping out a Marine first. His Marine gets queued up here and then tries to chase me around. His SCV stops chasing me, but his Marine actually forgets about me. So I actually went up and built a pylon here before his Marine could see me. I'm not sure if he just, yeah, he did see me, so he tries to kill me. I believe it is gonna kill me, but I don't believe he's seen this pylon yet. No, he's not seen the pylon, and I don't think he scouted it until much later. So he is going a fairly standard 4 barracks. No add-ons yet. We're just seeing Marines being pumped out. At this point, I only seen the second barracks coming up. I didn't see anything else besides the orbital command and 1 gas. 1 gas usually means Marauders, 2 gas usually means tech. So I do have my robotics facility warping in, and I've got my first 2 gateways up and running, and I've got warp gate tech coming. It's about 1/3 of the way done. Chrono boosting it to get it a little bit faster up. My second gas is quite a bit late. I like to get it generally right after I get my cybernetics core, but I kind of failed in that sense. Anyways, I do have 3 workers on each gas now. My saturation is decent. It could be about 4 probes better, 3 or 4 probes better. His saturation, on the other hand, is fairly good. One of those is actually a mule and one's an SCV, so yeah, that shouldn't count. Anyways, he's got 2 mules down there now, utilizing that energy. Still no add-ons on his barracks. It looks like he is going to push out with 9 Marines. My pylon is still here. I don't know he's pushing out yet, but I've got my 2 Zealots here, third one coming out, and an Immortal. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I may have clicked these Zealots to either come to the front of his base or to come down to this pylon, but our armies do miss each other, and he comes up to go to the rocks in my base, and I think at the same time, yes, I am going to the rocks at his base. He does now come build a supply depot here, so kind of odd. I don't know if that was just great timing on his part or not, but He doesn't see... Oh yes, he does see my units being warped in now. He is bringing his Marines back to flank me. I figured since I had this pylon here, I'd warp in a Zealot, try to take out this SCV, but 4 Marines here are going to stop me. This was a pretty bad timing push for me. I don't get the rocks taken down, but I do get them to a very low level. I wasn't micromanaging, wasn't watching, and I tried to throw up a Guardian Shield, I think. No, I didn't have enough energy, so I just... a really, really bad force field put down. So he's going to take out... And then I chose to warp in 2 additional Zealots. So he's got 4 Reapers. I've got 1 Zealot here. He's repairing that supply depot. The rocks are almost dead. He kills my pylon. And my sentry is forced to retreat. So I've got 2 sentries in the battlefield. Nothing else. I wasn't macroing up. Look at this terrible, terrible job. How can I even say I'm in Platinum? I was not macroing while I was down there at all. So I've only got 2 Stalkers, 2 Sentries, the 3rd gateway coming up. My gateway, or warp gate tech is done, so I've got the 2 warp gates here, and pulling in another Immortal. Although oh, and yes, I do see these these Reapers coming up with my pylon. I do have 3 Stalkers and 2 Sentries ready though, so I shouldn't have a problem with these Reapers. I should be able to take out a few. He might get a couple hits on my pylons, or maybe even take this one out. I think I built one back here just in case that did happen, so that I don't get supply locked. Another Stalker warping in here, just in case he does try something. At this point, still getting my extra 2 gateways, and now building my Twilight Council. I don't remember if I was going to go to charge or blink, but I knew I needed to upgrade my Tier 1 and Tier 1.5 units if I was going to fight back against this Reaper / Marauder / Marine group. And Fullmetal here has his Ghost Academy down, and he's also getting his command center. Ghost Academy, not researching anything, so he's going to use it just for that EMP. Very smart decision. He's got just a couple Reapers and a Marauder coming out. These Reapers, 4 Reapers down here, still doing nothing. 1 with 2 life, 1 with 20, 40, and 50. So they're all fairly damaged except for the 1. I've got my Forge now, and I am getting Zealot Charge. I do like to get Zealot Charge against Terran. It closes the gap with their ranged units very well. And I am also getting, and Chrono Boosting, my level 1 ground upgrades. So saturation's still fairly good. Could be worse, could be better. Getting another pylon up here. The Terran army is reinforcing his choke point, so he can put down the command center that he morphed into an orbital command. And it'll be able to gather up some energy to call down a mule while it's flying there. So, and more Marines and Marauders, and now a Ghost being trained. And I don't remember, I think I got an Observer out now. Yes, I was getting an Observer out. I needed to see what's going on. Where did it go here? I don't know why my rally point is set here. I must have set it. Oh, and we got Reapers coming in the back base, almost taking down... I'm not sure if they got anything, but he does now have 6 Reapers. I still have lots of Stalkers, so he's not really going to get much damage done. It looks like he is trying to take out this warp gate, but he's a little too scared to engage because he knows that these Stalkers are fast. I don't know if he has the upgrade. He doesn't have the upgrade for Nitro Packs, so that'll be fairly ineffective against Stalkers. He does scan, see my army there, and he goes and he figures he's going to take out this pylon and then retreat. But he didn't actually take the pylon out. So he's saturated now on 2 bases. His income's going to be quite a bit better than mine. He's got 4 gas up and running now.